This lesson covers the difference quotient, including the definition and a few examples. Let's start with the definition. Given a function f, the difference quotient of f is the expression f of x plus h minus f of x all over h. We want to find and simplify the difference quotient for the function f of x equals 2x plus 3 here. It's always a good idea to begin by writing out what the difference quotient is. So I'll write out f of x plus h minus f of x over h equals, let's replace f of x plus h with 2 times x plus h plus 3. And then we have minus, and I will replace f of x with 2x plus 3. Again, all over h. To begin simplifying, we'll distribute the 2 through the x plus h and have 2x plus 2h. Then the plus 3 minus 2x minus 3. And this is all over h. Notice that 2x minus x adds to 0. 3 minus 3 adds to 0. We're left with 2h over h, and that simplifies to give us a difference quotient of 2. Okay. Next, you can try this example on your own. Find and simplify the difference quotient for the function f of x equals 4x minus 3. The next example, we will find and simplify the difference quotient for the function f of x equals x squared minus 2x plus 1. Again, by writing out what the difference quotient is, f of x plus h minus f of x all over h equals, this time I want to replace f of x plus h with x plus h squared minus 2 times x plus h plus 1, and to replace f of x with x squared minus 2x plus 1. And again, all over h. X plus h squared would be x squared plus 2xh plus h squared, then minus 2x minus 2h plus 1 minus x squared plus 2x minus 1 in the numerator with the denominator of h. Let's see how we can simplify here. Well, we can get rid of the x squared, the 2x, and the 1. That leaves me with 2xh plus h squared minus 2h all over h. And finally, we have a difference quotient of 2x plus h minus 2. Okay, the last example, we will find and simplify the difference quotient for the function g of x equals 3 over x. Again, I begin by writing out the difference quotient, but notice we have g here instead of f. So I'm going to change the difference quotient a bit. I'm going to write it as g of x plus h minus g of x all over h. And this will be equal to, in this case, we'll replace g of x plus h with 3 over x plus h. And I will replace g of x with 3 over x, leaving the denominator of h as it was. There are a couple of different ways we could go about simplifying here. I think what I'll do is create one fraction in the numerator, which would mean that in the numerator I will have a common denominator of x times x plus h. To put our first 3 over this common denominator, I will need to multiply by x. To put the second 3 over the common denominator, I will need to multiply that by x plus h. And we'll leave the h in the main denominator as it was. Okay. Well, to simplify here, we have 3x minus 3h leaving me negative 3h over x times x plus h. This is all over h. And if you think about it, dividing by h here is the same as multiplying by 1 over h. So I'm going to write this as negative 3h over x times x plus h times 1 over h. Simplifying finally to give us a difference quotient of negative 3 over x times x plus h.